Jess Babice, Women's Soccer, 2008 to 2010, the Rowan Athletics Hall of Fame class of 2018. A 3-year standout on the pitch for the Rowan University women's soccer team, Jess Babice quickly rose to the top of the scoring charts. A transfer from Rhode Island, where she was the Atlantic 10 Rookie of the Year in 2007, Babice was immediately tagged as a potential All-American when she arrived in Glassboro. The Steinert product carried with her an array of skills which separated her from the pack, and she brought along an offensive arsenal that made her a threat to score at a moment's notice.
Well, first of all, her technical ability was fantastic. Her first touch was very good, and to add on, her first 5 to 10 steps were faster than anybody I've ever seen. That's Division 1, 2, or 3.
In her first season at Rowan, Jess posted the second best point total on the team with 34 on 14 goals and 6 assists. She had a pair of 3-goal games and ranked third in the NJAC in points per game with 2.12, as she was named to the All-Conference's first team and Middle Atlantic All-Region second team. Babice also ranked third in game-winning goals with 5, including the decider in the Profs' 2-1 victory over rival TCNJ in the NJAC Championship semifinals. Most importantly, Jess Babice was a piece of the puzzle which helped Rowan capture its first NJAC title in program history as they defeated Richard Stockton 2-0.
Jess wanted to win, and that's all that mattered to her. It didn't matter to her how many goals that she scored, didn't matter anything. The only thing that mattered to her is if the team won. She could have scored 4 goals and everybody would be, oh, great job, Jess. She's like, hey, we won the game, that's all that mattered. And she took that from day one since she's been here, and that in itself, everybody knew she was the best player on the field, but the only thing she cared about is that the team walked away with a win.
As 2008 turned to 2009, Jess began to realize and embrace her role in the team. It was simple. She was out there to put the ball in the back of the net as many times as possible. With a new mindset of being less unselfish in the attacking third of the field, Jess was a force to be reckoned with her junior and senior seasons.
I think she came in knowing her ability, of course. She's kind of nondescript in the way where she didn't want to take over. She didn't want to be that selfish player. She didn't want to do those things. And we kept telling her, hey, be a little bit more selfish. You don't have to look to play the ball. You're in the attacking third. Take them. And I think as she grew from her sophomore year to her senior year, I think she understood her role a lot better, where, all right, this is what I'm supposed to be doing out in the field.
Her junior year, Babice led Rowan to a 17-3-1 record and an appearance in the NCAA sectional round. She racked up a team-best 50 points and 22 goals on the season and an NJAC best 8 game-winning markers. She was named the NJAC and ECAC Offensive Player of the Year and was an NSCAA South Atlantic All-Region first-team selection. On top of that, Jess was selected to the NSCAA All-America third team. Her senior year was by far her best, as she led the Profs to a 16-3-2 record and another appearance in the NCAA tournament. In 19 games, Jess had a team-high in points, goals, assists, shots, and shots on goal. On September 18th, Jess set a new program record for points in a game as she recorded 9 against Montclair State on 4 goals and an assist. Her 4-goal game tied 3 other Prof players for the most tallies in a contest. Jess was second in the NJAC with 54 points in 2010 and tops with a 2.84 points per game average. Her 21 goals was second best, while she dished out a conference-leading 12 assists. She was named the NJAC Offensive Player of the Year for the 3rd straight time and earned South Atlantic and All-America first-team honors. Jess was also a star in the classroom as she received her health and physical education degree in 2012. In her career, she received numerous academic awards, including being named the Philadelphia Inquirer Academic Performer of the Year and being on 2 CASIDA Academic All-America teams. Her work inside the classroom culminated as, in 2011, she received the Dr. Mary A. Rice Scholar Athlete Award.
Her overall ability, the way she wanted to win, her leadership ability, everything, kind of came in all into one, and she just basically took over everything. Everything came together for her here, and I think, as the Hall of Fame induction, couldn't be more deserving individual.
When it was all said and done, Jess etched her name on 6 scoring records at Rowan. In 3 years, she racked up 138 points and tallied 57 goals, both career records. She also set 2 season records of most points and most points by a forward with 54, along with having the most points and goals in a game. All 6 of those records still stand today. Jess Babice exemplified what it meant to be a Division III student athlete and was a cornerstone to a soccer program which she helped elevate to national contention. It is with great pleasure that we welcome Jess Babice into the Rowan Athletics Hall of Fame.